Your South Dakota State tight end, Zach Heins. Zach, the first question is, man, I asked Mason about this in the first press conference. A lot of you guys decided to come back, transfer opportunities, NFL opportunities. Talk about the brotherhood and why it was important for you guys to come back, go back to back.
This team is just so close, and I know a lot of teams will say that, and a lot of teams will have that narrative, but I think the difference between us and some of the other teams is just, it's top to bottom. And we've been through a lot in this team, these last 5.5 years, especially for the guys who have been here the whole time. We're super tight and just, can lean on each other for anything. And I think just, as soon as we had kind of talked about it and just realized the opportunity that we had, money isn't everything in the world. And, those opportunities, and I can't always fault people for doing that, but the opportunities to go and chase something that's better might not always necessarily be worth it because, we're at a pretty great spot here.
Have there been any differences this year compared to last year, or do you feel like you have a small advantage being here just 12 months ago?
We're just a little bit more familiar with it, but again, just haven't been here and haven't played in a championship game. It's not going to spot us any points on Sunday. It's not going to do any of that. We still got to go out there and execute our game.
Watching film, what kind of challenges is Montana's defense going to present you guys? They're super aggressive, run a very unique scheme. Just on film, what have you seen from them?
They play extremely hard. They have great players across the board. There's really, no weaknesses there, and they're just, they're going to play super aggressive. They're going to move a lot, and they're going to, you look at how many of their last games, the opposing teams have just struggled against that defense, and they just present a lot of problems with what they do.
Talk a little bit about your versatility as a blocker, also as a receiving threat. 7 receiving touchdowns, which I believe leads all tight ends in the country. Just how have you developed your versatility as a blocker and a receiver?
We always say in our offense, you got to block first. If you don't block, you're not getting the ball. If you just wanted to catch the ball, you'd be a receiver. So just, there are a lot of things in our offense where we use the tight ends as the lead blocker on the, and just to be able to get things done. Building that foundation, especially, when Ryan Olsen, our O-line coach, was our tight ends coach. He's a phenomenal coach, and that's where the installation of, blocking and all that technique really, came to fruition there. And just continuing to work on your craft as a pass catcher and just being able to get open and use my size.
The final question, man, what would it mean to you to win back-to-back national titles to end your collegiate career?
It'd mean everything. This is what you set out to do. Nobody sets out to come here and get second. Nobody sets out for 14-0 to turn 14-1. This is it. This is what we came back for. This is what we strive for, and we'll go out there and we'll put our best foot forward on Sunday to make that happen.